And hello YouTube, and welcome back to another episode of The Zone TV Movie Entertainment with me, your host Jonathan, once again bringing you my thoughts and review for The Flash Season 3 Episode 17 Duet. Now this is basically the crossover episode of The Flash and Supergirl. Obviously if you saw Supergirl on Monday night, you know that a new villain came to town, basically came out of nowhere, called himself the Music Maestro. And he basically kind of knocked out Kara and with his eyes, and she basically passed out. So Hank Henshaw Mon-El takes Supergirl into the Flash's universe to get some help. And then Flash meets this Music Maestro, if you call him. Comes out basically using Kara's powers and basically knocks out the same way, knocks out Barry, and you find Barry and Kara inside this whole like 50s, 60s gangster style musical. Now a lot of people who are Glee fans will remember that, Grant Gustin and Melissa Benice, probably butchered that name, I apologize, were in Glee. I never saw Glee, so I wasn't too sure how I felt about it. I think I seen like 1 or 2 episodes with Grant Gustin, and I knew he can sing, and obviously seeing him in season 1 that he can sing. I never knew about Melissa or Supergirl can sing, and she can sing. I was like, wow, really shocked about that. And then they get into a moment where they have to basically play out the whole synopsis, if you will, of them being trapped in that hole and their basic minds of being in a musical. Apparently musicals are part of their big lives. Kara loves The Wizard of Oz, and Barry likes Singing in the Rain. Go figure. So basically they have to follow the script, or the script for music, and basically beat it so they can get out. That's simple enough. And while that's happening, you have the Music Maestro using Barry's speed and Kara's super strength and speed and flight, trying to take over the city. And I gotta say, this episode's kind of, I had all day to think about this episode, and I gotta say, it's kind of weird. This episode's kind of bizarre, because honestly, Music Maestro in the comics is, he's not much of a comic villain. He didn't come until later on. He was in the cartoons eventually, and he was kind of a whatever villain, He's one of those guys who like using musical instruments to basically rob banks and stuff. And you have like Justice League members fighting him or whatever. But in this episode, he's kind of quirky and kind of a geek in a way. And it's some weird shape or form. It's just so bizarre. And he only did this to teach Kara and Barry a lesson about love. Let that wrap into your head a little bit. Yeah, he basically did all this nonsense, trapping them into a musical fantasy land, if you want to call it that, or whatever you want to call it, just to teach them a lesson about love. Apparently, we all know Kara is having some trouble moments with Mon-El, because he lied to her about being royalty and all that nonsense. And then you have Barry breaking off the engagement because he forced a proposal to Iris because he thought she was gonna die. And I guess seasons 1 and 2, him loving her didn't mean crap. So I don't know what to say about this episode, but the music was okay. It wasn't great. It wasn't like La La Land level, or The Sound of Music level, or even Les Miserables level. It was like, whatever. Very disappointing episode, I gotta say, but whatever. Hopefully next week's episodes can go back into normal, and that's it. And yeah, just forget about this episode. What a waste. I have to say this is a waste of an episode, because honestly, couldn't saw Flash and Supergirl team up and do some kick butt stuff, except they were singing, and it was fine. The singing was fine between the two of them. A little Glee reunion right there for those Glee fans. But other than that, come on, stop. So, leave a comment below. Let me know what you guys thought about the episode, if you've seen it, and if did you like about it. Did you like the singing? Leave a comment below. Subscribe if you've not subscribed, and tap that little bell to get my notifications. Thank you, and have a good day.